Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez and Lando Norris have all suffered poor starts to the campaign. Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez and Lando Norris are among a number of drivers hoping to bounce back at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix after a series of difficulties this year. Several stars have struggled for form in 2023 and will be hoping to use the mini break between Australia and Baku to reset. Express Sport takes a look at the contenders with the most at stake. The seven-time champion may be ahead of teammate George Russell in the Drivers' Championship, but he has had some luck along the way. Russell was unlucky to retire with mechanical issues in Australia as Hamilton clinched a podium. The seven-time champion has been out-qualified by the former Williams star at all three races so far this season, with the youngster's stock in the team only rising. Sky pundit Martin Brundle has even suggested Russell's performances show he is capable of replacing Hamilton if the Briton walks away. And the veteran driver will be keen to prove H is still the Silver Arrow's top dog just yet. The Mexican has already picked up one win in 2023 as he stood on the top step of the podium in Saudi Arabia. But that was partly because Verstappen was out of the mix after suffering mechanical woes in qualifying. Perez struggled in Australia but fares well on street circuits and will need to show he has the ability to challenge Verstappen for the crown. Some 12 months ago, Charles Leclerc was leading the World Championship and looked set for a title tilt. A year on and the Monegasque has scored just 6 points with 2 retirements to his name after a nightmare start. The pressure is on to show the world he can overcome Ferrari's lack of pace and show why he is touted as one of the best talents on the grid. Similarly to Leclerc, Norris is struggling at McLaren in 2023 despite his impressive talent behind the wheel. After dominating ex-teammate Daniel Ricciardo, hotly rated rookie Oscar Piastri appears to be a bigger threat for the Briton. Piastri finished ahead in Saudi Arabia, but Norris bounced back in Australia to score vital points and will be keen to do so again in Baku. Aston Martin finally have a car capable of competing at the sharp end of the grid, but Lance Stroll is yet to taste champagne. Fernando Alonso has picked up 3 podiums this season while the Canadian youngster's best finish was P4. The Spaniard has also beaten Stroll in qualifying at every round this season, compounding the concern for the team boss' son. The 24-year-old is recovering from a hand injury he suffered ahead of the campaign but could come under pressure to deliver better results as the year goes on. The Dutchman entered F1 with great interest after his heroic race debut at last season's Italian Grand Prix to score points for Williams. However, the ex-Formula E champion has been unable to replicate his best form at AlphaTauri and has struggled against teammate Yuki Tsunoda. The former Mercedes reserve star needs to pull performances together with him and Tsunoda likely to battle it out for a Red Bull seat when Perez's deal expires after 2024.